Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero
France
10,
have their third
numero
corner.
9, numero 14, numero 26. Lasciano il campo per il numero 24, il numero 12.
It's really well cleared.
Il numero 25. Attenzione, un cambio.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 8.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Cambio di giocatori.
And it's Rodri. Kubasi. And it's Grimaldo. Couldn't squeeze it through. Pedri. Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Hernandez looking for the run. Elise looking to receive it in space. He's picked his way through. Oh, important interception. Howson tries to clear. Kubasi.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Oh, that looks a good ball through. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Doué. It's Dembele! And the keeper threw out a limb.
France really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Cleared without hesitation. Shapes to shoot! And that's a sharp finish. They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. And this is Perez.
Spain seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Baina is onto it in a flash. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pedri. There will be 4 extra minutes. And here's Morata. He's got away. And that's been won straight back. Aimed beyond the defence. Conte. And that is as far as it goes. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect. To win, they will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Dembele claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans, everyone pumped. Takes me back.
Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Unmistakably the San Siro, this most distinctive of structures. 80,000 it holds. So we're very much on the way now. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Frankie de Jong is one of the most versatile midfielders in the game, capable of playing all sorts of roles, including even regista and centre-back. But he seems to see himself as a holding player, and his ability to distribute could well be key here.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Kubasi. Now it's Morata. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he was alert to it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nicely shaped ball. Yamal is in a really good position out wide. Oh, played right into his path. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Pedri. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Yamal.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot.
There's the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Yamal. Searching pass he's played there. Can he latch on to this? He is through here! Grimaldo. Here's Rodri. Pedri. Now it's Yamal. Pedro Porro. Rodri. Now the ball's gone astray. He won't be happy with that one. Martin. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Porro. Pedri. Looking for a runner. That's been cut out, well played. Ball is over the line. And that's a throw-in. Morata. And it's Porro. Pedri. Oyarzabal. It's Pedri. Pedro Porro. Plays a sharp little ball here. Almost half an hour in now. Threads one in. Martin deals with that comfortably. And he's had it nicked away. That's an imaginative pass. He's through here. Now it's Yamal. Yamal! Goal! Barcelona!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Ha segnato al 32esimo minuto numero 10.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Now it's Morata. Morata stood his ground strongly. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. It's a good 35 yards out, this. And it's Pedri. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, nicely intercepted. Lenormand cuts it out. Barcelona are 1-up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Pedri. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Martin. Pedri. And Koundé. Yamal. Now it's Ferran Torres. And that pass just didn't quite work. Pedro Porro. And it's Pedri. Here's Rodri.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Pedri. Oh, that's well spotted. Lewandowski.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And the pass is intercepted. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Barcelona have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0.
Sostituzione per il Barcellona. Numero 6. Lascia il campo.
Away we go again.
Numero 17.
Barcelona leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Gives it back. Strokes it back. Defending was strong and firm. And now the breakaway. And it's Lewandowski. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's in a... Shapes to shoot! And that's a tiny finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Dani Olmo. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. An exchange of stares, and here we go. Off the post! They get a throw in. Pedri.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Baina. Dani Olmo. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, he's bustling through here. Dani, and he shoots! It's a goal! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Spain cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
And it's Rodri. Now it's Morata. He's played it back, and he's been shifted off it. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Can he get it through? He's shifting through the gears here.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away.
Takes a shot! And that's a sharp finish. Spain are all square. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Sostituzione per il Barcellona. Numero 9.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Pedri. Dani Olmo. Pedri. This is a promising build-up. Rashford. It's Pedri. Ferran Torres, needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Pedri really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to...
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. And it's Grimaldo. Pedri. Rodri, who does have an assist to his name. And it's Rodri. They'll have one final crack at it. Looking to play him in. Oh, important interception.
Spain clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
He has found the way through. And the keeper gets his hands on it. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Tries to pass it through. Yamal receives it in a wide position.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Pedri. And here's Morata. He's had it taken off him. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Little pass back. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Dani Olmo for Ferran Torres. Knocks it into space. That has not gone well. The whistle's gone, and the game is over. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Ferran Torres, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
Barcelona certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Unmistakably, the San Siro, this most distinctive of structures, 80,000 it holds. Things already rolling. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Pedro Porro is onto it in a flash. And he was quick to react. And here's Morata. Morata! They want to be quick to recover this. Very nicely done. Oh, Red, nice interception. Baina. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, someone I see as being a well-rounded forward is Alvaro Morata. You can expect a lot of balls into the box when he's leading the line, with him being so good in the air. And he does score a lot of headed goals, something I see as the outstanding quality in his game.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. And here's the chance to counter. Pedri. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
De Jong, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Dani Olmo. And it's Pedri. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. De Jong.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Looking for a runner. Lewandowski. Lenormand deals with that comfortably. Mikel Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal. Pedri. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ferran Torres showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pedri. Baina. Now it's Yamal. Pedri. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rodri. And it's Baina. No way through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Referee has just said play on. Rafinha running with intent. Dani Olmo. Rodri. And this is Morata. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Ferran Torres. Pedri. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Morata.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Can he get it through? Now there's a fine ball. Oh, somewhat off target. Oh, it's gone in!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Balde just eases him off the ball. And here's Oyarzabal. Played out wide. Pedro Porro tries a cross. Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, every now and again we get a bit lucky, Peter, don't we? And this is an absolute treat. A tremendous spectacle for the neutrals, but a bit of a nightmare for the fans and two managers.
Barcelona can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score.
Sostituzione per il Barcellona. Numero 11. Lascia il campo.
So off we go again.
Numero 6. Cambio di giocatore.
Barcelona currently ahead by the smallest of margins.
Dani Olmo. It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Barcelona come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see.
He's had a shot! And he should have made them pay.
Gavi has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Rodri. It's Pedri. Dani Olmo. And it's Olmo. This is a promising build-up. And it's Olmo. It's Pedri. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo. Good purposeful running this. Gavi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Pedri. Distributed tidily. And it's Pedri. Pedri. Spread out to the left. He is through here. A terrific effort. Oh, crossbar! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Spain with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Great ball. Shot, surely! And he can clear it away. And it's Baina. This looks promising. Not the most accurate pass.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ferran Torres producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Lovely bit of skill. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Dani Olmo threads one in. Balde. Dani Olmo. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Lewandowski under intense pressure.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And it's Olmo. Good read, needed to be.
Spain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, well measured. He's got away. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. That's going wide left. Baina has the space to scheme, and he's taking no chances there. He's played it back. Stood up well to him there. That's a cute ball. Now it's Ferran Torres. Oh, that's fabulous. And a chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here?
Sostituzione per il Barcellona. Numero 7.
Two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Il numero 14, il numero 20. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Dani Olmo plays it short. It's a sweeping cross. Very much into the last knockings.
Barcelona really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And he cuts out the supply. Kubasi.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Gavi. And that's gone loose. Grimaldo. Oh, relief! Relief at last, the final whistle. Barcelona have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Kubasi taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. But after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I enjoyed that, Peter. Both teams went about their work in a really committed manner, and for me it just always held an interest.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
This truly is a place of which you never tire. The San Siro, one of the most historic of football venues in Italy, or indeed...
It's Morata! Alvaro Morata! Brilliant! What a perfect way to spark the game. The perfect statement of intent, the perfect timing, and the perfect finish.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's Rodri. And this is Morata. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's in plenty of space here. That's tidy. Skims one in. Dani Olmo, distributed tidily. Dani Olmo. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Quick look, thought about cutting inside, and he's being shifted off it. Pedro Porro got a long way forward to join the attack. Now it's Morata.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Morata, looking for the run. And he's straight offside. Pass somewhat off target. Nico Williams. Pedri, Kubasi, and it's Olmo. Dani Olmo, who does have an assist to his name. Morata! Pedri, and here's Dani Olmo. Little pass back. Rodri, played back. Pedri, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pedri is fouled. Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Yamal. And here's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres. Lenormand can clear it away. Pedri, it's a really well-measured ball. Stood up well to him there. Gavi, 30 minutes gone. Yamal. Spain ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. De Jong. So what can they make of this? And here's Ferran Torres. Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Rodri getting this one clear. Now, can they get him away? And he's there to clear it. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given.
Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
That's been slipped through. Gavi. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Just past the 40th minute mark. And they can counter here. Ferran Torres.
Spain couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Rodri. And it's Rodri. Dani Olmo. That's destined for the
Ci
flank.
sarà un minuto di recupero.
Lewandowski succumbs to the pressure. That's it, 45 minutes up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Barcelona currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. Down to business again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
There's the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Lewandowski! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Pedri. Here's Rodri. Yamal. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. De Jong did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Ferran Torres receives it in a good position here. Nico Williams. Dani Olmo. Koundé cuts out the pass. That's a good ball out wide. Showing great feet there. Now it's Yamal. Pedri. And this is Morata. De Jong. Lewandowski currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Barcelona still behind thanks to that solitary strike.
Sostituzione per il Barcellona. Numero 6. Viene sostituito con il numero 11.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Ronaldo spots it and intercepts.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Nico Williams. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Ferran Torres. Pedro Porro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Tries to pass it through. Picked out brilliantly. Pedri. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Williams. He's picked his way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Pedri. Pedri. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Well-timed, excellent interception. Rafinha. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Rodri. Nico Williams. Can he get on the end of this? And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Chooses to go cross-field. That has not gone well. And here's Rafinha. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Nico Williams. And it's Olmo. Oh, that's fabulous. Dani Olmo. Now can he shoot? It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Sostituzione per il Barcellona. Numero 8.
So we have movement on both benches.
Lasciano il campo per
Spain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Barcelona have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Garcia driving through the middle. Araujo. Oh, can he get onto this? Well read, nice interception. Baina. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. He's looking wide, and here's Baina. Yamal. Can he get it through? 1 minute to add, according to the board. Grimaldo. And that's that. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not to...